Alrighty. Let's go. It's game time. It's game time. Gonna hit a couple shots here, get loose. 2 brand new golf courses tonight, which is lovely. Apologies for not coming in last week and streaming on Friday. I played 36, was a little exhausted. So a little bit tired. Ooh, this wedge is filthy. This wedge is so dirty. It's one of my last full shots, actually. It was with this club, so that makes sense. Oh, that was a really good, glorious swing right there. All right. So 2 new golf courses tonight. Silverleaf and Applebrook. We're warming up here on Silverleaf because I love the way that desert golf courses look. So we're going to get loose on one. And this will be one of the 2 courses we play tonight. Hopefully hit a lot of shots like that. And go from there. I've been very excited to play this one. I've been very excited to play this one, and boy, I'll tell you what, in our 2 rounds on Friday, we were dialed with our ball striking. Absolutely dialed. Now, the rest of the game was in question, but our ball striking was, it might have been the best 36 holes of ball striking that I've had in probably 10 years. I hit 15 and 16 greens. Unfortunately, we putted like a blind person. I could not read those greens for the life of me, which is why we shot 1 under, 1 over. My goal was to shoot under par for the 2 days, and we just failed. We shot even, which is still very good, but yeah. So the ball striking was definitely there, but the putting really let us down, and we missed some like prime time birdies and 2 eagles actually. Go figure, we sit in here and practice our ball striking 3 nights a week. We don't practice our putting lags behind. Go figure, it's funny how that works, right? Funny how that all works. But hopefully we hit the ball good tonight, and then I'll probably do some putting practice tonight. That's a pull. And it is pouring outside. Absolutely pouring. But yeah, the ball striking was amazing. Everything we hit seemed to be on a rope, and honestly, the distance control was pretty darn good too. So that was something I was very proud of as well. Not only were we hitting it accurately, but the distance control was great. And I guess that's what happens when you practice your shots over and over and over again. You get good at them. Who'd have thunk it? That's up 34 feet, so I don't know if this is actually going to get there or not with a 7-iron. We'll have to see. probably going to be a touch short. Yeah, just a little bit. Hit a little thin too, so that has something to do with it. Yeah, we hit some really good shots. We hit some really good ones while we were out there. And not too many of those, which was good. Our miss is normally a nice big pull. We were pretty well in tune with our direction. We didn't really have any hooks. So that part I was proud of. Even that right there is perfectly fine. It's a nice little draw. It's got to play it. So if we go like here, like this is what we would normally play into that hole location. Let's see where the ball goes. Push that one a little bit. But bang on line. Okay. So it's good. We had our Callaway ball test last week. That golf ball is pretty darn fast. There's the one thing I learned. Callaway has a fast golf ball this year. So it's just a little bit too spinny for me. Just a little bit too spinny. That one we just left the face open a little bit. And that's the one where you play the draw. Those are the ones that are problematic. Okay. That's a little bit of our normal ball flight right there. It's pretty good. So we'll see how this goes tonight, guys. We're just going to hit a couple balls to get loose, and then we're going to go. Get that ball turning over just left to the line is perfect. Right on it is still a mild push for us. That's okay. So I don't know which one we're going to start with tonight. I have not made up my mind. We're probably going to start with Applebrook, just because I think it's the easier of the two, and I think it'll be a nice gentle warm-up for us. So let's go back here to like oh my God, up 48 feet. I didn't realize there was that much elevation at this golf course. It looks flat, yet that's up 47 feet. Okay. Let's hit a couple 5-woods here. Okay, so up the hill. Nice spinny as always, which is very normal for our 5-wood. That was very well struck. She ain't coming back though. She ain't coming back, just a push. 112 on the swing speed though. So that means our swing's definitely on the move tonight, which is good. We'll do one more 5-wood, then we'll hit some big sticks. That was pretty darn good right there. I'd say so. Always nice to be that accurate with a 5-wood. This club actually did me very well on the course. I've been struggling with driver on the sim, and we'll see if it carries over here, but boy, did it seem to click when we were out there. So let's see if that trend continues this evening. We started having that nice little draw that we like to see and we're used to seeing. We'll see if we can carry that into the sim. There we go. We did. How about that? And it's aggressively uphill, so we shouldn't see the big 325s. That's good. Those are good numbers. Those are good numbers. And we got that slight little draw. I mean, it started right. It just didn't come back as much as we would like. There we go. Pretty straight again. Almost the exact same shot. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Yeah, we'll do one more. Let's go play some golf. Okay, let's try and put a little something extra on this one. That's going to be a slice. There she goes. Came up and out of it. Probably the furthest of the carries. Yeah, good ball speed, just swiped across it. Okay. I can't end on that, guys. That's pretty poor. Although 30 yards offline is not the end of the world. It's funny because those are so low. I mean, they're not that low. Right? Oh, 11 degrees of launch is kind of low. Let's go with the higher tee. This tee is broken. So it's been giving me a little bit of fits. That's why I haven't used it yet tonight. I'm worried about the ball falling off and then me doing some funky shit with it. All right, last one, then we go play. Oh my God. Almost missed the golf ball. Eee. Eee. That's one we cannot have. Let's try that one more time. 8 degrees of launch. Oh, God. Tell me you almost missed it without telling me you almost missed it. That's more gooder. That's more gooder. All right, let's go play. Let's go play. So thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys are unfamiliar with the stream, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Typically Monday, we will do the cut series, which we'll do on Wednesday. I think we're going to do the 2019 US Open at Pebble. Put ourselves up against the leaderboard from that event and see how we do. Wednesdays, we do some equipment testing. So we've done ball tests recently, which has been a lot of fun. I can't wait to get all of those sort of pieces tied together and in front of you guys. Seen a lot of interesting things, which is really cool. Just make sure we got the settings dialed. Ooh, they do have extreme pins. So we do extreme, lightning, rock and roll. Is that on the tips? Should be on the tips. And then Friday we do the competitive rounds on the SkyTrak Virtual Tour, which is a community-run tour where we play with a bunch of people from all around the world, which is really cool. So I love it. This has been so much fun for me, doing all this sort of stuff. Yeah, let's get it. Let's play. We're going to play 36, 18 here at Applebrook. So this is new golf course number 1. This one I have played, and my commentary here is this golf course is pretty benign. And coming in at 6,500 yards on the sim for us, that is very short. So the goal tonight is to be under par for the 2 rounds. This one is probably going to do the majority of the heavy lifting on our score. So let's see here, guys. Let's start off good. Applebrook, just outside of Philadelphia. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. Ooh, that ball's going right. It was hit hard, but not on line. It's going to leave a rather challenging shot in. A lot of spin. All right, so we look at this one. We got 220 downhill all carry. What is it to get on the front? 200. We can absolutely carry that there. I'm going to go a little left of the pin there. We're going to hit a 4-iron. Chuck it up there, and this may just roll over or might be in the rough just short. Water is not really in play unless we really do some terrible things. So let's just go ahead and hit a good 4-iron up there and see if we can start on the right foot. It was hit well. Does it carry the rough? It does, and that should get better here as it goes. It's a pretty good shot from the rough. And it's a birdie start. Just under, or just over a birdie. It's unfortunate we weren't in the fairway, because then we could really give this puppy a run. But there's going to be some drivable ones on this course. There's one thing I did learn, and it's pretty tame. It is a pretty tame golf course. Okay, so significantly uphill. This is a nice little 5-wood for us. Don't have to crush it. Just put it in play, give ourselves a wedge, and go from there. Okay, so 1 under through 1. Let's just keep the ball rolling the whole time here. So a little 5-wood. It's a pretty good strike. Take that all day long. Take that all day long. The only clubs that I was like somewhat disappointed in were my wedges. And it wasn't for the fact that we weren't hitting them close. It's just the ball wasn't reacting off the face that I wanted to. That is one gnarly pin, by the way. So we're gonna go just left of it there. I'm gonna hit a little 3/4 50 degree. And try and do a little trap draw in there. We're still gonna be pretty aggressive with this just because it is a wedge in our hand. Tell you what, we got away with that one. Got away with that one. It's That's why we started it out to the right. We knew that ball was going to draw. I honestly overdid it a little bit. But that's why you always got to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. Okay. I told you there'd be some drivable ones. This is a drivable one. Try and work a fade in there. Now, this is something I'm very good at, but we don't have to crush it, so we can swing relatively tame. We only need a 275-yard carry to get it to the front. So this is going to be a smooth swing with driver, a little fairway finder. It's probably going to carry middle of the green. Let's see. Yeah, it's too much. It's hard for us to take that much off of a driver. So that was still a relatively tame swing. Still flew it over, well, flew it on, like I said, but man, it is absolutely pissing outside. Got some crazy weather. All right, 17 yards into a little bowl. We gotta have some pretty good touch on this puppy. Okay. So 17 yards. You have to put a decent amount of spin at it, coming out of the rough. So here we go. Just try and flop one up there, get it running down that hill. Oh, it's supposed to be faster than that down that hill. That's okay. Not a terrible effort. Honestly, relatively okay with how the ball was struck. Just didn't get down there far enough. Okay. Here we got a short par 4. With a cart path that runs in the middle. I think we can probably carry that cart path or get it to end up on the other side of that cart path. So let's try that. Step on this one a little bit, see if we can get it down to that second piece of fairway down there. Okay. So 200 through 3. Just got to keep the ball rolling here. That was hit very, very well. If any ball is going to do it, that would be the one. Give me that cart path. There we go. A little bit of love from the path. That was a very nice swing. Very nice swing. Yeah, we get a nice little wedge in. Okay. All right. So that's about the outer limit for a 58. So we're going to go with a little 54. Just a smooth one. Turn it over. Should be perfect. Okay, so a smooth 54 here. Didn't quite turn it over though. Easy ball. Where are you going? Didn't turn it over the way I wanted to. It was there. It did have the draw spin. We just pushed it a little bit to start. That's okay. Another one. It's a pretty good little pin there on this par 3. Long one. Ooh. 230. 222 plays 227 adjusted. I'm going to hit 4-iron right at that pin with the intention that this golf ball should turn over a little bit. So this should not end up right at it. It should end up middle of the green left. Okay, so here we go, a little 4-iron. It'll be fine. It's going to end up a lot better than it deserves, to be perfectly honest with you. Hit it a hair skinny, but it was the right club. That's still a pretty aggressive line from 220, but it does the trick. Okay, so we're 5 for 5 on greens. I would love to hit all of our greens tonight. On this course, it's certainly possible. At Silverleaf, I don't think we're going to have that luxury. Hey, Mike, I am. So as I was saying in the last stream, Mike, I hit the Callaway. Insane speeds. Absolutely insane speeds. But it was just a little bit too spinny, okay? Now, there's some things you could probably tweak, like maybe a different shaft to lower the spin a little bit. And then that golf ball would be deadly. But I still spun it a little bit too much. That's a pull. Yeah, it's not going to carry that bunker either. Just not against the lip. Ooh, that's fortunate. Yeah, I went out and played on Friday. I played 36, Mike, and the Pro V just handled so stinking well. Like it's really going to be difficult to get me away from that golf ball, unless something does something like really special and jumps out. And I don't think anything is like beat it hands down yet. You know what I mean? All right, so we got 103. This will play 113 coming out of the rough. So we're going to hit it smooth 50. Okay. You're supposed to turn over. Didn't hit it hard enough. I agree. And that's the thing is, I mean, well, it's perfect for me. One of the reasons I do that whole series is just to show that there are some big differences from golf ball to golf ball. And if you have the ability to do something like this, like you can set up a test relatively simply and find out what's right for you. Okay, so this golf ball is going to go far, being downhill. So let's just give this one a nice pop. Send it down the hill, be on our way. But yeah, I think the spin, just because of my swing and how aggressively I am steep on it, the Pro V1 definitely is the ball for me, without a doubt. Driver feels good. This is how it felt when I was playing too. It did feel really nice. Good connection for what? I don't have any connections. All my connections are gone. My connections ran out a long time ago, Mike. All right. So let's see here. 125. I think I'm going to flight a little pitching wedge down here. I think that's my only option. I don't think I can get a 50 all the way there. So let's hit a nice smooth pitching wedge. Down, down, in multiple ways, lengthwise and, oh, how? Ooh, that was not the swing that I wanted there. Yikes. Okay. First missed green. Actually, second. It's the one thing that kills me about a SkyTrak. It's a heck of a view, isn't it? All right, so we got 21 yards coming out of a bunker, up 8 feet. Oh, yeah. For the Pro Vs, yes. So for like but they're used Pro Vs, they're just symbols. In terms of like real Pro Vs that I play on a course, no, I don't have that kind of connection. All right, so let's flop one up here. Okay, pretty good shot. Yeah, no, I'm getting those for 15 bucks a dozen, but they're used Pro Vs. And they've been beaten pretty good by the time I get my hands on them. But honestly, I think the move is getting Kirkland's for the sim. At 20 a dozen, it's hard to beat that, man. And based off of our testing, that golf ball was the closest thing to the Pro V. All right, so we got to hit a driver here. Hit a straight par 5, relatively reachable. Not really relatively reachable. It takes 2 good pokes, so I'm gonna have a good poke here with driver to start. It should be fine. It's got to get down though. Sit right there. Okay. There's a chance. 270 up 19 feet though. I don't think we've got that in the tank tonight, folks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit 7-iron there. Poke one out there, take our medicine, and hit a good wedge shot. So nice little 7-iron here. Still got to focus and hit a good one. Kind of like that. Okay. Should be safely inside of 100 yards. 91, perfect. Let's go zone with a 58. That was all we wanted to do. Now, that's the correct play. Give yourself a little bit of wiggle room if you push it. So we're going to hit a full 58 here and see if we can't stick one. Okay. It's got to spin. It's coming. It's not as much. It was a good strike right over top of the flag. But it's a little deep, which is fine. What was our? I wish I saw the launch angle there. Wish I saw the launch angle. It's okay. Got 163. We go hard 8. Gonna have to hit this one good to get it all the way back there. I did order a new net because this one's days are numbered. So I did get the Net Return Pro. We'll see how that stands up. If it's better than this one, we're gonna hit a draw here with an 8 to get it all the way back there. Keep turning, honey. Okay, it's a good strike again. Again, the ball striking that I had on Friday was probably the best ball striking day I've had in quite some time. And it pretty much looked like this. I just didn't make any putts. And when I say any, I mean no putts. All right. Bomb time, way downhill. Should be able to chase this one pretty good down there. Okay. It's a nice big drive. Should set ourselves up with a nice long iron in. Let's go ahead and hit a nice bomb here. That should do just fine. That should do just fine. Okay. That's a really good smash factor there. That's well over 1.5 at 114 and 172. We did hit that one on the button. Okay. So we've got 194 down 4 feet. This is going to be a full 6. So it's played out there with our draw. About 5 yards right. And a nice little draw 6-iron here should do the trick for us, no problem at all. It's actually a perfect number for a 6-iron for us. So we're 2 under at the turn. Let's see if we can't continue that trend here on the back. That is as good as I can hit a 6-iron. Wow, smoked that ball. How far did that carry? 201. Yeesh. Yeesh. It's a big old 6-iron for us. Good stuff, though. It was a great strike of the golf ball. Feels good when we hit him in the center of the club face like that. Okay. So we got 112 number. I'm going to take a little bit something off of a 50 degree here. Just a smooth one. Just got to turn over though. Just not getting the wedges to turn over like I was. And 25 degrees of launch is a little bit high. Probably want that about 22, maybe even 21. That just means, tells me we're spinning out of it just a hair. Okay. Okay, pins middle left. So we can still be somewhat aggressive here with driver. Yeah, we'll cut the corner. It's got to hit it solid. Carry everything. Okay, 3 under. Hitting the ball fantastic. Only missed 2 greens so far. I tugged it. It's got to get down. Sit. Okay, stayed in the fairway, which is nice. 175 on the ball speed. It's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. The only problem with that shot, though, is I did not give ourselves a fantastic angle here. Let's see if we have any backstop. Yeah, this is how I hit it all week too. So it's actually a downslope. This is not an easy one here. 71 yards. I'm actually gonna have to go up a little bit, which I don't love. I prefer to hit my wedges low. So we're gonna hit this one upstairs a little bit and see what happens. Yeah, 12 feet just to the right of the pin. No complaints there. We did hit that little high fade though, which is good. It's exactly what we wanted. I just wasn't going to start. There's no way you could get me to start that golf ball left. No shot. No shot. Yeah, Mike, I hit 15 and 16 greens in my round this weekend, which I have not done in a long time. And the fact that we were not under par for the 2 rounds shows you how I putted. All right. So 400 through 12. Let's keep it rolling. This is a nice, easy warm-up before we go to Silverleaf. And I am hitting that wooden rod almost every single time. Carry fairway, please. Yeah, it was close. It was close. Yeah, the driver we have definitely seemed to figure out a little bit, which is glorious. Okay, what does that say? It says 149. It's gonna be a smooth 9. Oh boy, there is not much room back there though. So I'm just gonna hit a little baby 9. Full smooth one should be perfect. Turn it over, get it back there. Might try and flight it a little bit. See how that works. Well, didn't turn over as much as we wanted to, but that's still a very good result. Honestly, it has. I just started working out again about 5 weeks ago. My back feels amazing. I was having some really bad back problems for about a month and a half, 2 months. And boy, did this get me right. It was really nice. It was really nice. And we'll go a little aggressive here. It's helped my, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure there's been some benefits to my swing too, but just in terms of my overall like body health, I feel much better. Okay, 400 through 13. Keep it rolling. Uh-oh. That might be trouble. That is certainly trouble. Uh-oh. What is over there? Doesn't look like anything pleasant. I left the face wide open at impact. It's a pretty good view of the green, no? Yeah, I can't see squat. This is one thing. I know there's a tree in front of me. This is where rounds come unraveled. I can't see anything. I'm going to pretend like there's nothing there. Strike it nice and low and see what happens. Here we go. It hit a tree, which we would absolutely expect from there. Now we just got to get up and down. That's just sort of a hit and hope. If it comes out clean, it comes out clean. So we got 63 yards uphill out of the rough. So let's try and flight a wedge in there and have it skip up. Let's see how we get on. Honestly, it wasn't a bad strike. I just didn't hit it hard enough. That's going to be a bogey. All set up by the tee ball. Hit a bad tee ball like that, we deserve that result. Absolutely. Let's see what we got here. That is way back there. Okay, 211. I'm going to go just to the right. I'm going to hit a 5-iron. Middle of the green, absolutely an acceptable result here. This should just be a full stock 5-iron. And it should get back there. So let's see. Oh no. That's not going to get all the way back. I mean, it's still a fine result from 212. Middle of the green. I just missed it a little bit. But again, from that kind of distance, we absolutely take those guys. Okay, is this the one where we can carry the water? Yes. Okay, so we need 288 to carry the water. Just don't be a jabroni. We got it. Okay. Just got to hit it solid. We carry it down there. Give ourselves a chance to go at this puppy in 2. So nice, good driver swing here. Kind of like that. Ooh. Not kind of like that. Ooh, that actually saved us, I think. Oh, yeah, we smoked the shit out of it, but we just, I mean, I guess it's at 900 draw. Well, well, well. Okay. Let's see what our options are. I think they're relatively limited. Okay, so if we look at that, how much do we got to slice this ball? Not a ton, honestly. Okay. This one, if you're in the gallery, I'd tell you to stand a little bit back. But we're going to slice a 6-iron here and try and get back into play. Okay. So slice 6 coming in hot. There she goes. She should be turning. Yeah, I couldn't hit it hard enough. But that ball's back in play. Might actually be another 6-iron. 170. Gonna play 187. Yeah, it's gonna be a smooth, very smooth 6-iron. So we'll choke down on one. Try and get it up in the air a little bit. See if we can't make birdie the old-fashioned way. Down. Get back on the green. Ooh, it did. By like a millimeter. Okay, that's a pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. It's a very aggressive line though. Okay. Shorty, but it's uphill. 184 plays 189. Same shot as the last hole, that last strike. Actually, I got some sort of hair hanging off my arm here. That was from my shirt. Okay, so this is just gonna be an easy 6. We don't have to try and crush it. I'm not gonna adjust my line because we should draw this back towards the middle. Kind of like that. Sit right there. There we go. 20, 30 feet left of the pin. Absolutely acceptable. It's a good result there for a not so easy hole. I feel like we've hit the ball a lot better than our final score here too. That bogey really tripped us up. It's a relatively easy golf course. I don't necessarily love it. It doesn't really cause me to think much, which, you know, I don't. It's a nice golf course. It's beautiful, but there's definitely some better ones on the service. All right, so let's go ahead and hit a good driver. Oh, that is not a good drive. That is not a good drive. Stay fairway, please. Yeah, no shot. The driver does a really good job of maintaining spin on a poor strike. Okay. Whew. You want to talk about a tough pin there. So 162 up the hill. I'm going to hit a fade in there. Don't recommend this. This is not our normal ball flight, but it's a fun one to try and get back there with a fade. So we're going to hit a cut 6 and see what happens. Again, this is not our normal ball flight, so we'll see what happens. That is a double cross. That's why we don't hit fades, boys and girls. Let's see if there's any inkling of right spin. No, it was a double cross. Straight double cross. What we shoot? 68. Good round. Again, very easy golf course. I am anticipating a slightly greater challenge when we zip over here to Silverleaf. Okay. But 68, not bad for the first round. And this is the one that I'm really looking forward to playing. This one's a beast. So again, extreme pins, lightning greens, tipped out. So here we go. I love desert golf courses, by the way. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. One thing is, playing out of the desert is a lot better than playing out of high grass. Okay. We're going to go slightly more aggressive than that, SkyTrak. We're going to go about there with it. Okay. So this is Silverleaf. This is the latest TrackMan Course Play package release from SkyTrak. And I'm looking forward to it. I love desert golf. I got my first taste of it this year on a guy's trip. And it was definitely my happy place. I should do just fine. Right down Broadway. Just under 3 bills up the hill there. Good numbers, good numbers. Okay. So now we've got 115. Playing up 22 feet. Take a look at the green here. Yeah, it's up on a shelf. Of course you are. We got a little bit of a backstop. So I'm going to go with a easy, let's get my chewed up wedge balls here. An easy pitching wedge. That should be the perfect club. Okay. Ooh, I thought that was going to go in. That was the club. Nice flighted pitching wedge there. Boy, it is absolutely dumping outside, guys. Craziness. Craziness. Okay. 1 under through 1. We take those starts. Honestly, driver brings in a lot of problems, but we've been hitting it very good tonight. So I would like to stay and play the hot hand. So we're going to hit our driver as well. Just because we've been hitting it so well. Going to ride this horse until it falls over dead. Okay, so here we go. Driver time. Boy, that came out low. That came out low. I hit it pretty solid though. 10 degrees of launch. That'll do it. Okay. All right. So now I've got 137. It's another pitching wedge. This one's just going to have a little bit more juice on it. Okay. So we're going to hit a more full pitching wedge. Same kind of idea as the last shot, just a little bit harder. Something like that should do. Just missed it a little bit to the right. Stay there. Okay. Again, that is the correct side of the golf hole to miss it on. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now we get a 5 par. Short one at that. There's got to be some downhill holes. Maybe they're not coming till later. Okay. So it's a pretty good poke to get it out there. Okay. Let's try and smash this one. Okay, 2 good wedges to start. We got a very accessible par 5 here. This should be a good ball there. Carries the bunker without a problem. 315 uphill too. It's a pretty good poke. Yes, sir. Oh, the driver finally feels like a weapon again. I love it. Okay, I'm going to go left of it with a 4-iron. Hopefully there is a slope on this green that'll funnel it to the back, because this one absolutely will not carry a 232 like it plays. So we're going to go middle of the green, 4-iron here. Let's put a good strike on it. I think I overdid it. Sit. It's a good shot. Absolutely good shot. Not a very easy green to hold with a 4-iron, especially going up the hill. So we have to chip, which has been our nemesis on the SkyTrak since we've purchased it. So it's running away from us, sliding slightly to our right, just ever so slightly. This is an easy little chipper though. Actually a relatively high chance of this ball going in. So let's see if we can't get one close to going in here. I hit it too hard. Hit it too hard. It's a good effort. Good effort. I always seem to have my chip shots come offline. The long shots I've got no problem lining up, but the short ones always seem to give me problems. Man, is everything uphill here? I guess that's not crazy uphill. Do I have it? The juice. So we're going to have to pump this one to carry it. I think we can do it though. We've been hitting driver pretty good tonight. Let's give it a fair shake, huh? Let's give this one a pretty good shake. All right, 2 under through 3. Good start. Keep it rolling. That's not going to be the one. That ain't going to carry on that line. Yeah. Oh, it just squeaked through though. It just squeaked through. We got the benefit of hitting it dead straight. I hit it a little bit thin, guys, which is why you see that spin rate up around 2,500. Honestly, probably a little too close for comfort. Let's take a peek at the green here. Any slopes that we can use would be very nice. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's running away from us. That makes things slightly more problematic. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have to get relatively crafty on this one to get it anywhere close. 61 yards, gonna have to put a ton of spin on it. See if we can do so. That is pretty darn good from there. We landed that right on the button. The fact that we got that short of the pin is rather remarkable. 9,100 on the spin too. Now the big boy. I saw this course when I was doing the preview earlier. Okay. I'm going to go just left of it. We are going to have to absolutely lace a 2-iron here. Okay, the 2-iron's the play. Let's see what happens. Not an easy shot. 300 through 4. Keep it rolling. That's as good as I got with 2-iron. Did we really push that? Yeah, it says we pushed it 3 degrees. I love that strike. Probably the wrong club in retrospect, but I really like that shot. Okay, just a little flip shot here with a wedge. Nice little flopper. And we'll go from there. Come on, man. Don't do me dirty like that. I can't hit a flop shot 7 yards. We know that we're not that talented. All right, we're gonna have to chip in for par. Let's see what we got. See it? All right, take our medicine, take the bogey. 257-yard par 3 on extreme pins. Does not make that one all that easy. Not at all. The par 3s here, I think, are very difficult. Like very, very difficult. I'm gonna go there with a 5-wood. I'm gonna go there with a 5-wood. Okay, 200 through 5. Keep it rolling. Hit a good 5-wood here. Kind of like that, right down Broadway. Not the hardest of shots, but she works. Yeah, we definitely swung a little easy on that one, 107. Okay, but it's a nice smooth 8-iron in. Just gotta hit that same 8 with a draw. Okay, so a little draw 8 should be the perfect club for this shot. Hopefully we get one tight. Draw should work very nicely with this pin location too. Is she turning over? I don't think it's as much as we want it to, but definitely the right club in terms of the distance. Just start line was a little right, but again, 20 feet from $170, no complaints here. That is a very small green in a very beautiful golf hole. So we got 208 is the number. I'm gonna go with a 5-iron. This is a smooth one, don't have to crush it. Should be the perfect club. Smooth 5-iron there should be good. That is a tiny little green for a long hole. So here we go. Just gotta hit a good one. It should be pretty darn good. Yep. That's exactly where you want to wind up on a 215-yard hole, middle of the green, 20 feet. Yeah, and our proximity to the hole tonight has been excellent. Absolutely excellent. Now we get to hit driver. And it's downhill. Ooh, it's big time downhill. So we can chew off something here. Okay, that's still a pretty aggressive line. Man, this tee has seen better days. This tee has seen better days. Golf ball's wiggling on top there because the tee's so unstable. Okay. We can give this one a fair shake. Go from there. That's a nice big draw. That should be money. Should be money. Ball speed's not going to be out the gym. No. But for a nice toe draw, that's good. Okay. Looks like we got a nice little 4-iron here. Go out to the right with a draw. On this 4, it should be good. Okay. So this is a green light special for us here on this par 5. Pretty par 5. Sets up well for our draw too. Here we go, a little 4-iron. And that was struck beautifully. That was struck beautifully. Just a little to the right. I think our start line was there. It drew, yeah. I mean, no complaints. Yeah, middle of the green from 230. Pretty good result, if you ask me. Ooh, we got a drivable one. We got a drivable one. And she's downhill. You know we're pulling driver. You know we are pulling driver. Okay. So here we go. This is, we definitely don't have to crush it to get it there. Plays like 2 or like 300 to the middle of the green. So we got this in the tank and then some. Okay. So let's go ahead and hit a good one. Yeah, just don't overdo it. We overdid it. Shoot. Oh, she skipped out. She skipped out. I mean, we hit it good. We hit it good. But Now we got a chance to, it's an outside chance, it's a far chip. Ooh, little double breaker it looks like. Goes to the right, then back to the left. And it looks like it's uphill the majority of the way. Past the pin, it runs off. Okay. So what do we have? We have 26 yards. I'm going to play it straight. So let's try and hit one with a good amount of spin. Get some check on it. I think like 5-6 feet below the hole is perfect. That is short as short. I just didn't hit it. Knew it right off the face. I mean, again, 9 feet though. Chance for birdie. I'd like to probably give that one a better run, especially being a drivable one. That's okay. Here we go, proper par 4. 478. Doesn't look like we can get it to the end of the fairway. So we can be pretty aggressive here. Just hit a little low bullet. And sort of go from there. Okay, what do you guys think of the course so far? I think it's beautiful. I love this kind of course. It takes me back to the Palm Springs trip that I really enjoyed. And any desert golf course, I think, displays very beautifully on a sim. I like it so far. No, Tommy. We necked it. We necked it. This driver does surprisingly well on miss hits, man. I know I've been saying it for a little bit, but I mean, 300 yards with only 165 ball speed. It's pretty stinking good, man. Pretty stinking good. Okay, so it plays 172. That is an easy 7. Okay, so we're just going to go an easy guy. Easy little 7-iron here. So where to go from there? So we're 3 under at the turn. Smooth 7-iron. Oh, get down. That's the first one we've done of that tonight. That's the first one that we've really let the club face get a little bit out of sync. We have short-sided ourselves. Okay. Little flopper. We got this shot though. There we go. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Good little up and down. Those are a lot easier on the sim than they are in real life. I can tell you that much for a fact. If it's downhill, we can give it a shake. She's uphill. Although visually for me, it doesn't look uphill through the net. Okay, that's my line there. It's a 300-yard carry. Let's hit this one good. Let's hit this one good. Okay, nice up and down on the last one, saved us. Golf ball's rolling away from me big time. Got to get down in a hurry. Fairway bunker. Fairway bunker's no problem. Yeah, 11 degrees at launch though. Okay, so we are in the bunker. So it's going to play about $130. It's actually a really good number for us. I'm going to leave it right there. Try and draw it just to the left of it. Okay. So we're going to go smooth pitching wedge. Play at about 130 yards. Should be good. And we tugged it a little bit. Should stay on the green with the spin, yeah. Okay. Not a bad result. Not a great one either. Would expect to be a little bit closer with the wedge in our hand, but it's okay. Okay, so we got 405. Okay, this one's downhill. I'm going to go there with it. Okay. So let's give this one a fair shake. See if we can't hit this one hard. Still 3 under. Sitting in a really good spot. That might be my best drive of the night. That might be the best one of the evening. That was hit very well. Right down Broadway. Right down Broadway. Okay. 93 yards is our number. I'm going right after this one. This one is a green light special. Just a full smooth 58. I think I blocked it. Oh, I did. Wow. That flew a long stinking way too. 102. You know what? We might be at a little bit of elevation here. Ooh, that's a pretty golf hole. Okay. Still a driver. Can chase one, turn it over with a draw, and this ball should go a long stinking way. But that is going to be a scary pin position. I can tell you that just by looking at the shape of the golf hole and where that water sits. Not going to have the wiggle room. So let's go ahead and give this one a fair shake. Oh, that's left. Tommy John, get away with it. Oh, we are not getting away with that one. We did get away with it. I pulled it. I pulled it. That's that heel pull. That thing is nasty for me. Okay, so we're in the rough. We got to do some math here. It says 108. I'm going to go with a full 54. I really don't want to run the risk of hitting this one in the water. Okay, so we're going to try and hit a draw with a 54 and see what happens. She was always going to be short, wasn't she? Yeah. I was not going long there, guys. That was a tactical club down there. Although 50 degree probably would have been absolutely bang on perfect. I just can't get me to hit it there. Okay. 5 par, downhill, Things we'd love to see. Okay. Let's go ahead and bang driver here. See if this tee holds up for us. All right, so we're going to try and smash this one. Try and crank it up about 120. Let's see what we got in the tank this evening. God, if you just hit the golf ball, it's going to be absolutely fine, but we missed that golf ball so bad. I know it doesn't look like it, but being downhill, we missed that sucker. I got the 120. Just decided to miss. Okay, we are going for this. We're not laying up there. 260. I like a nice little 5-wood here. 5-wood here should be money. Should be absolutely money. So let's go ahead and hit a good one here. Oh, she's going to be good. Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. Man, 5,000 on the spin. Holy crap. What's interesting is when I hit that on the course, I don't feel like I spin it. I mean, I spin it, but I don't spin it that much. Okay, so we got a little 10-yard flopper. We're pretty good at this shot. So let's just hit a nice little soft one with some spin. I think I hit it off the toe and it had no spin. Yeah, 1,200 on spin. Which means we mishit that one, and that's probably out here somewhere on the face where there are no grooves. That's where I need like that Tacoma wedge where it's got grooves all the way out to the toe. The only thing that would save me there. But it's okay, it's still a birdie. We're at 4 under now. Play a little bit more aggressive with our line. Again, this is green light special. Plenty of drivers here. It's relatively generous off the tee, which for me, I love that. I love a golf course that's a little bit generous off the tee. Ball's got to get down. We hit that one relatively hard and through the fairway. Okay. 120 out of the rough. He's going to play about $130. Call it 130. It's just a smooth pitching wedge. 3/4 one. Oh, no. No, that's the first time tonight. That's our first one of the night. Ugh. Damn it. We had some good momentum going. And honestly, that drive was not in a bad spot. Okay. But now, this one is not so easy. We got to rip this puppy with some spin. You're funny, Zajac. It's actually a fun shot. We can rip this one with a lot of spin on it. Here we go. That is such a bad miss hit. I don't even deserve that ball to be on the green. No, this golf course is fantastic, Zajac. It reminds me so much of Black Desert. Like, it's generous off the tee, some really cool, interesting shots in. Fuck me, that is a nasty par 3. The par 3s here are nasty long though. Okay, we're gonna go with a 2-iron. Okay. I don't like hitting 2-irons into par 3s, and this is the second one of the night. So here we go, a little 2-iron. I hit the tits off of it. I hit it too hard. That was a big 2-iron. Carried at 250. Next one's gonna be a fun one. Already teasing next month. We just got this one. I was wondering if you guys were gonna try and sneak in Shinnecock. That golf course looked amazing, huh? It's kind of disappointed that everybody's rooting against Wyndham. I understand that he's not a super likable guy, but the man played and scrambled unbelievable. All right, so here we go. Let's try and sauce one here. Get it up and down, stop the leaking. Well, that sat really soft. Okay. Leaking fluid. We struck the ball perfect all evening. Last 3 holes have sort of got us a little bit. Okay, this is just bang driver, straight as can be. Zajac, I played so good on Friday. I played good, I didn't score good. My ball striking was unbelievable. My putting, though, I was reading it like a kindergarten level on those greens, and it required a high school GED. But the ball striking has been very good. I can thank SkyTrak for that. Yeah, we missed it off the toe a little bit, but she's right down the middle. Okay. So we got a $120. I'm going to go with an easy, easy 54. In there, I think, is money. Or easy 50, excuse me. She's not turning over. That seems to be my miss. 24 degrees again, just a little bit too high. I'm not getting down through it. I feel like I'm coming across it just a little bit with my wedges. Just a little bit. Okay. We're taking this puppy to a different planet. Being down 60 feet. This is one of those ones where we can just try and swing as hard as humanly possible and see what we've got. This ball could end up out of bounds, but these ones we like. These are the fun ones to chase out there. Zajac, I got bonus golf in me tonight, buddy. So I've definitely got a little bit more in the tank. All right, let's rip one here to finish. That ball is sent. Absolutely sent. God, that's fun to see. It's always fun to see 350, even if it is way downhill. But that's a pretty good drive, folks. Got a little pitch and wedge in. Chance for us to get under 70 for the second time tonight. That'll be both rounds. See if we can do it. This is just an easy pitching wedge. You got to turn over a little bit. Ooh. I just didn't hit it hard enough. I thought being downhill, that would be plenty of stick. I was wrong. Caught that little false front. Okay. Okay. Potential to chip in here, though. See if we can't bump one in. Ooh, we carried it past the slope. Gosh darn it. That's not how we wanted to end. I hit a perfect drive and I hit a really good second shot. And we just missed. All we needed was a par there. We were in the 60s. Bonus golf, absolutely bonus golf tonight. I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I feel good. I feel good tonight. So let's do it. What do you think? I'm open to anything. Just need a sip of water here. And I'm ready to roll. We can do bonus golf. Not doing Devil's Island, not doing Quail Hollow. Outside of that, everything's on the table. Okay? Everything else is on the table. Those are two good rounds. Applebrook, honestly, Zajac, meh. It was okay. It's my second time playing it. I'm not a huge fan. That course is fantastic. That one's really good. Silverleaf was fantastic. Applebrook, in my opinion, seemed like just another Foresight course. All right, so where do we want to play? What do you guys think? What would be a good one here? Yeah, everything feels good. Body feeling all right. So let's think about this one here. Let's think about this one. Where do we want to go? I could do a practice round at Pebble. I don't really want to play Pebble though. It's something like Pebble. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and scroll through some golf courses here. Not playing Hudson. The Hinch is always a good one. I have not played Primland in a minute. Primland's sick. We could do Sebonack. Let's do it. Freaking brute of a golf course. Let's do Sebonack. We'll play Shinnecock's friendly neighbor. Although it's not friendly, this golf course is hard as crap. This golf course is so hard. But we'll give it a whirl. Let's see what we got tonight. And we'll do difficult. You guys don't have extreme pins here. That's fine. I don't think we need extreme pins. That's Sebonack. That is a pretty one. I've played this golf course before and I really enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and hit our 5-wood out there. Okay, right off the bat, which I appreciate. Anytime you get to play a course from the tips, you don't have to hit driver. Makes you hit more clubs in your bag. I love it. Should be a nice little draw. Right down Broadway. Right down Broadway. And we got a little flip wedge in there. Got a back pin. Back right. Okay, so all of our wedges have been falling to the right for some odd reason. So let's play it. Okay. Would like to try and get my flight of my wedges down a little bit. That is not down. That is, again, open club face, short right and leaking. Sugar. For the tournaments? No, I have not. I have not seen them yet. Am I going to be happy or sad? Am I going to be happy or sad? The fact that you're coming in here and asking me that makes me a little bit nervous. All right, let's chip in. God, that's really a pretty poor effort. What are this week's courses? Let's see. Pull it up on my phone here. Let us see. Oh, no. No. What is Majestic Meadows? Devil's Island. Oh, my God. No. John, why are you doing that to me, man? Oh, God. I might have to play like 15 rounds there. Figure out what the heck to hit off the tee. Good Lord. I don't even know what Majestic Meadows is. Okay, so we got it up and down. The real question here is, I think we can carry. Is this the correct play? I'd argue probably not. This is really aggressive. But we've been hitting driver good tonight. What is Majestic Meadows? Is that another fantasy course? Ooh, it didn't read. Probably for the better. Hit that a smidge thin. This tee is shot, man. I can't use that tee anymore. I think the tee, honestly, Zajac, I don't think it's the trigger. I think it's that tee. The tee's broken, so any sort of movement sends it off. Get rid of that bunker. Get in between them. Somehow, some way. Get a bounce. Yeah, well, there's worse spots for that to end up. The only problem with this tee, I don't exactly hit it. On these SkyTrak mats, can I use an actual tee or does it fall over? Oh, I can use a real tee. I'm going to try that. Okay. 153. To play 168. A lot of water. All right, so I'm going to go right there and hit a draw off of it, go middle of the green. We're not getting this one close with 8. Oh, it's got a chase. It's got a chase. Ah, we toe banged it. Kind of deserved that one. Oh, Devil's Island. That's going to be there's going to be some interesting scores. I'm curious what tees we play. No way he has us play them all the way back. Unless John's in the mood this week. All right, little flopper. Not exactly an ideal position here. Chip from. But we got it up and down. That's all that matters. Wasn't the most fantastic strike of the golf ball. So I'm going to use a real tee here and see if that actually helps me. Not sure that it will. Not sure that the golf ball will stay on it. He is. He's somewhere laughing at that course selection. I don't think a real tee is going to stay. We'll find out. God, it's so nice looking at a real tee. Oh, it's so nice hitting off of a real tee. I feel like I swung so easy at that though because I was worried about the ball falling off. I can't use a real tee. It's going to take me like 65 minutes to tee up every shot. But it's possible. All right, so a little easy pitching wedge here. Okay. Nice easy pitching wedge here. We got to make sure we get it up the slope though. I'm okay with throwing it behind and spinning it back a little bit. That should be perfect. Although she didn't spin. 9,400 spin, I thought that would come back. It actually bounced forward. Must be a slope there. Nevertheless, a good swing. Okay, now's when the golf course starts. Downhill, God bless. We're gonna go with go just a hair to the right. And we should draw this one towards the middle of the green with a 4-iron. Should be perfect. Even through 3, not an easy golf course. Even par would be a great score here. I missed it. I missed it, guys. Missed it pretty poorly, too. All in all, in terms of places to miss, not the worst spot to be. But that is no walk in the park to get it up and down. So we can rip one here. Okay, with some spin on the new build, by the way, this would be, okay, little low spinner here. Just missed it. It's a pretty good strike. I wanted to land that a little bit shorter into that hill. If I'm being honest. What the fuzz is that? Not a bad strike. Wasn't perfect. Okay. So I like a little 5-wood right on that line with a draw. Okay, so we just got to turn one over and it's perfect. So we're going to hit 5-wood here. Again, another good little par 4 here where we don't have to hit driver. I love it. That should be pretty darn perfect. Sit. Perfect. Okay. Didn't turn over as much as I wanted to. It ended up being dead straight. 5,000 on the spin. Yet again. Okay. Again, we got a nice full 58 degree. Let's try and flight it down a little bit more. Finish our swing. See what we got. God, it's so close, man. That little leaky right, though. It's just the club face being open an absolute hair. And that's why it's getting up in the air a little bit too. I'm just not flighting those down like I should. Okay, let's chip one in. Shorty. There it is. There it is. We were due. It's been a couple rounds since we've made one. That feels good. Feels good. All right. Take when you can get them. Ooh, tight boy. That's a golf hole. Okay. This is going to have to be a pretty precise driver. Honestly, in a tournament here, I'd probably hit 5-wood, leave it short of that bunker, and accept my fate. But we've been hitting driver good tonight, so we can let it fly. You hit driver like that, we can let it fly. This tee though, I don't get the launch like I do off of a nice high tee. Okay. Smooth PW. We can just go smoothie king here. Should be a perfect number. We like this little pitching wedge shot. This is the one shot that SkyTrak has made very nice for me. We have hit some really good 130-yard shots with a wedge since owning the SkyTrak, and that is something I've never been able to do in my entire life. So, I love it. I love it. I've finally got a 130-yard shot in my bag. It's only taken me 36 years, but I got one. I finally got one. Okay, this is big boy drive. Again, like any good designed golf course, it gets really tight right where you want to land it, causing you to be very precise off the tee. So we got to hit this one perfect. We can do it. Just got to execute. You know, it's been a minute since we've seen one of those. It's been a minute since we've seen one of those. That is a mishit, or a misread. It's been a while since we've seen one of those. That's funny. That is much more like what it should have been on the first one. It's funny. We don't get those very often anymore, which I love. Which I absolutely love. Okay, 174 yards. Gonna play a little draw, baby 7-iron. Don't have to hit it too hard. Just gotta make sure I keep the body moving. That's the key here. Okay. Oh no. We played for the draw and we fanned it. Played for the draw and we fanned it just a little bit. It's okay. Ball striking getting a little bit squirrely here towards the end. Has to be expected. We've hit 1,000 shots on the sim tonight. But we can hit a little flopper here. We got a backstop, which is nice. Let's get it up and down. Shoot. Shoot. My mat has shifted a little bit here too. Okay. That's a bogey. This is a good looking par 3. I get redemption. I'll tell you what. You do not want to be short here. So I'm going to make sure this gets there at 175. This will be a smooth, full 7-iron, just choked down about an inch. Oh no. I did the exact same thing that I just did on the last hole. We're re-teeing. Re-tee. Oh, came out of it. Starting to come out of these shots just a little bit. Okay, well, third shot off the tee here. That was the strike we were looking for the first couple. That's in the hazard as well. Oh boy, we're gonna have a tin cup moment. We're gonna have a tin cup moment here. Okay. Getting tired. Hit the damn golf ball, son. Hit the golf ball, son. That's gotta carry. Okay. Whew. It's nice to see land again. It's nice to see land again. Now we need a chip in. Now we need a chip in to save triple. Eee. Eee. Thought we did. But that's a triple bogey. Or actually, that's a 7. Actually, it's double par the max. Double par is the max. God bless. Oh, we screwed the pooch on that one, guys. Screwed the pooch on that one. I'm going to need to reset and get a sip of water. That was really well done. Okay. All right. What's a 300-yard carry? Send it. Send it. We need to make up some strokes here. Even so, though, it's going to be a tough second. Yeah, we got to pound this ball. Okay. This has got to be full send. That is full send. Okay, we got it left to the bunker too. You like that? That was really well done, if I do say so myself. Give the people what they want. I don't have this shot. We're going to try something here. I don't ever hit 2-iron off the deck, okay? We're going to try and hit a cut 2-iron. This is going to end so poorly. Actually, you know what we should do is we should hit the cut 5 wood. That is the correct play. Okay? Cut 5 wood. Oh, it's cutting, but that's one hell of a start line. Is that on the road? No. You know what? I hit a cut, okay? For me to hit a cut is actually rather remarkable, especially with a fairway wood, but we missed by 40 yards. This is our little wedge game practice, which we actually have spent a decent amount of time on. This will be a fun one. We can nip this one pretty good. Let's get it up and down for birdie. The strike was fantastic. The execution, that's another A+. See, Jack. I'd like to use the excuse that I'm getting tired, but it's not a really good excuse. Okay, let's just nip one here and get it up and in for par. Oh, you're supposed to have more spin than that, Tommy. That's a bogey. After an absolutely smashing drive. I mean, we tried to do something really dumb on the second shot, which, to be fair, we deserved it. We deserved it. Okay. So the objective here for the rest of the round is to shoot under par. Or is to shoot even. So Let's try and actually being a little fatigued. This is going to have to be a pretty good poke with the 5 wood. We can do it. Ooh, that is probably one of the best 5 woods I've hit since I bought it. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Right down Broadway. Still so much spin, but it gives us a pretty good chance getting one tight here with a 50 degree. I'm gonna have to hit it pretty hard. We can do that. I like the strike a lot. Oh, she didn't spin. She didn't spin. It was a great strike. Finally got a wedge to turn over and draw a little bit for us. That's what we like to hit. Man, it is pouring outside. Okay, that's one. Now I just need a couple more here. Perfect. Driver right down Broadway. Nice, beautiful view. Got the Sound out there, or is that the Atlantic? We're on the east or the west side. I think we're on the east. That might be the Atlantic there. Let's give it a fair shake here with driver. Oh, toe banger. Toe banger. Shouldn't hurt us at all. Man, toe balls go forever with this driver. Okay, 137 downhill significantly. That pin is in the back. Oh no, 137. Try 187, Tommy. Okay. I'm gonna go with full 7-iron. That is actually a great number for a 7-iron. It's a full 7. Let's go ahead and hit it. Let's stuff it and get another one back right here. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, it's turning though. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, a heap ton of side spin. Really good swing, really good strike. Just pulled it a little bit. That's okay. Probably gonna have a very similar shot right here. And we do. Okay, so knowing what we saw in the last one, let's play that little draw. I mean, that wasn't a little draw, that was like a hook, but here we go. Just choke down full smooth 7. That should be money. All right. Okay. Hey, so what's going on, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Good timing. That was a good shot. We get a 5 par. We get a 5 par. So we're playing Sebonack. We played the 2 new courses earlier. One, I'm giving a glowing review. The other one was, The other one was just mediocre. All right, so we got to step on one here. We got a par 5. We need to take advantage of a par 5 here. So let's crush driver. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we are not going to take advantage of a par 5. That's not a misread. That is me putting a very poor swing on a golf ball. Okay, we can do it the old-fashioned way. Been good, man. I played 36 holes on Friday, which was glorious. Absolutely glorious. Played really well, struck the ball beautifully, hit 15 and 16 greens. I wanted to shoot under par. I did not. I shot even on the dot. I putted like a blind man. So, you know. But on a positive note, the ball striking is where it needs to be. We're going to hit a little 5-iron here. Ooh, it clipped a tree. Did it really? I didn't think tree was in play there. Oh, well. Makes for a much longer second here. So 65, add 16, that's 181. With a 7 should be money. We can still get away. We can still sneak away with a birdie here, even after 2. I mean, that shot was hit well. I just didn't really see the tree that I hit, but that's okay. Little 7-iron here. Down. Down. Starting to lose some steam on our ball striking here. That's okay. Just got to play for it. Got to play for it. All right, so nasty false front side slope kind of thing there. We can hit it up into that hill and it will funnel down. So we just got to get this one up and down. We have butchered yet another par 5. But we escape with par. We do have a triple on the card tonight, which I think I've only done once or twice on the sim. Okay. I don't think this golf course is going to get any easier here on the way in either. Okay, that bunker is probably just on the outer limits. If we just do a nice smooth fairway finder, we should not reach it. So we're going to go with a little fairway finder here. Not try and kill it. Leave it short of that bunker and go from there. Easy. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Now, is that tree going to be in our way, though? That's the next question. No, okay. So plays like 190. Beautiful. I'm going to leave it. Actually, I'm going to play it at the right side of the green there. We're going to draw it. We're going to hit 6. Full 6 should be perfect. Okay? Just need to execute. Something we have really lacked here in this last round. Oh, that one was hit well. A little too much draw, though. It's the body being lazy. It's the body being lazy. The body's stopping, the arms are going. Just rotating through it a little bit fast. Club face is ahead of my body. That's okay. Okay, chipping back up into the hill, 14 yards. Could probably give this one a relatively good run going in. Okay. Let's see if we can't do that. Okay. Get up and down. We need a couple more birdies, though, coming in. We said we wanted to shoot even. Just not there. It's not there. We do have a par 5. And, of course, it's 600 yards. Okay, so we're probably not getting home in 2 here. Although it is downhill. Yeah, there's no way. Can we cut the corner? We can. All right, let's go full send with driver. One more time for old time's sake. We're going to just try and take this one to Pound Town. And see where we go from there. All right, so let's hit this one hard and see what happens. This should be pretty good. Should carry. Just barely. Just barely have enough in the tank. Now the problem is, I don't think we've got, club speed is up at 120. Club speed is up at 120. I don't think I've got that in the tank tonight. So let's go ahead and just hit a smooth. You know what? We don't ever do this. Let's do a little experiment. We're going to hit 2-iron off the deck. Okay. So let's see what she does. I don't ever recommend doing this, not with a driving iron off the deck, not my forte. Oh, that was struck pretty well. That one was struck pretty well. Yeah, maybe we do have it in our bag. Thank you, sir. We got a little wedge in. Okay, now for us to get this back there, we're going to have to hit a little trap draw. So I've got a 58. We got to turn this over, otherwise she's not getting all the way back. So here we go. She's not going to turn over. She should have a ton of spin on her, though. Yeah, we almost hit 11,000 on the spin. It did have the right to left spin. We just pushed it, which is promising. So we did technically move it that way. All right, let's see if that gets us back to 1 over. Okay. So we've got 3 holes left, and we got to go 1 under on those remaining 3. Oh boy, that is a tight little window. We're looking at driver there. I think we can do it though. I think we can do it. So let's pull it off. That's a small little gap, folks. We've hit driver good all night. See if we can't continue that trend here. I think we did. No! Sit! Sit! We got lucky. We got lucky. Got lucky. Lucky that we lost a little bit of juice since the beginning of the stream. I still think we can get 6-iron there, even though we're tired as hell. I still like my odds. We're gonna hit 6. Just gotta hit it solid. Plays 196. That is a stretch for a 6-iron for us. But I think we got it. So let's go. Let's buck up and hit a good one. Nope, we didn't. I don't think that's going to get there. Oh, it did. Ooh. I mean, it didn't get all the way there. It got 183. Okay. I hit that a hair skinny. That was the reason for my reaction. I did not think we had enough juice on her. Boy, you want to talk about a par 3. I'm going to leave it right on it. It says it plays like 221, right? So that is a full 4. Actually, I think we actually have some room to the right. It's a big green. So we're going to go a little right, just a stock 4-iron. See if we've got it. See if we've got just enough left here to hit one more good iron. Oh, that is so far left, Tommy. Get down. Just not in the bunker. Boy, that is our trend when we get a little bit fatigued. We let that driver just, the toe just come around. We get lazy with our body. Okay, this is a fun one to hit. We're going to try and nip one. Nice and low with some spin. Okay. Really try and get this thing spinning. Ooh, we carried it too far. We just carried it too far. That's going to make 18 a lot more interesting. I think if we make like a true birdie, like we get it within the gimme range, I didn't look at the scores there. Ooh, we got a par 5. Is eagle on the cards? Okay. Well, this is either going to be an eagle or it's going to be a bogey. I'm letting this sucker rip. I hope we find that nice little narrow gap in between the bunker and the ocean. Okay? Come on, Tommy. One time. That should do it. That should do it. Okay. That is as good as I can hit driver. Oh, we're not laying up. You are out of your damn mind. You are out of your damn mind if you think we're laying up here. That's 5 wood territory. 256. We need the eagle if we want to get under par. So we need this one to be spot on. Nothing like stuffing one from 258 to finish the round. Let's go. That might do it. Oh no, it's leaking. I didn't think we leaked that. I thought that was a nice little draw. Shows where I'm at with my swing tonight. Okay. Well, we do love a challenge. But this is a little bit harder than I wanted to finish. So I think if we make birdie, I think we've got it. Let's take a look at this green. We got to get it within 5 feet. That doesn't look like the most pleasant of areas to land it in. So it is on a downslope, which is slightly problematic. We just got to carry it onto the green. Okay. which is 21 yards. So 21-yard carry with a fair bit of spin. And she's got to land absolutely perfect. Okay. Excuse me. Not the easiest of shots, but let's pull it off. That's short, Tommy. God. That's a couple feet from being really good. A couple yards, excuse me. I didn't hit it. Okay. Well, under par is out of the picture. We can still hole it. 13 yards down the hill. It's more slope than that. Okay. Man, it is raining cats and dogs outside. All right, here we go. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. I think we just ran out of steam. Yeah, even if we hold that, though, we still would have been over par. So, all in all, oops, can't juggle either. Looks like we're out of it. All in all, pretty good night, guys. 2 new courses. We got to play Sebonack. So we covered some really good golf courses tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out. On Wednesday, we're gonna do the cut. So we're 0 for 2 so far. But we're gonna do the cut at Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach owns me. But we'll give it a shot. So we're gonna play Pebble Beach, the cut. And the tournament we're going to use is going to be the 2019 US Open. So we'll have it set up pretty hard. Winds were relatively calm, which is why I'm choosing to do that one, just because I feel like if I crank the winds there, I've got no shot. So we're going to set it up exactly the way that they had it. Lightning fast greens, tough pins, winds blowing the same exact direction that they had in the tournament. And we're going to try to make the cut. The cut was 2 over, okay? So we'll see what we've got. We'll have an interactive leaderboard that shows you guys where we stand through the 36 holes, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys coming in, checking out the new golf courses, and a little bit of bonus golf here at the end. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. If you guys want to be notified of when we go live, hit that subscribe button. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 Eastern. We normally go for about 2.5 hours. Fridays, people talk me into playing longer, and we end up going like 3 hours. But yeah, so it should be good. Guys, have a fantastic night. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. Peace.